It is currently 10:57 p.m. and we would like to welcome everybody back to another installment of the Honey Bunch of Bros podcast. Gentlemen, how are we doing this fine evening?
Well,
Doing great.
Stupendous.
Amazing. Satisfactory.
Yeah, me too, man.
Got the Birdman hands
Okay.
rubbing together.
Okay.
Always trying to imitate me, bro. I know you want to be me.
They hate me because they hate me. All right. Okay, let's get it going. High, low, high for the past week. Let's talk about it. What happened?
okay, let's see. For me, first high, I would say the NFL season beginning. Jaycee's got a nice
Hey,
meal.
quit with the hand motions, bro. Stop trying to be me.
So I'm happy that football's back. There's been college football too that came back last week, but just having football's been nice. The Texans-Chiefs home opener, there was a cool moment of unity on the field between the two teams, and Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes had a cool moment when Watson came over to the sideline, sat down next to him, and Mahomes put his arm around him. I thought that was really cool. So it's awesome to see that back. Can't wait for all the games tomorrow morning. And I would say my low has been a weird one. I've had a lot of headaches recently. I don't know why. It's like I never get headaches. So I went to the health center because I was like really curious. I was like what could it be? Doctor was like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's dietary stuff, what I'm eating, which I just told you guys what I ate today was a really weird schedule. So maybe that is what it is. I don't know, but something I noticed. Second high would be a friend of mine was able to line me up for kind of a little bit of a job that I'll be doing for a high school football team in Gilbert, Arizona, so not too far from where I'm at in Tempe. I'll be doing camera work, which is not really something I'm good at or familiar with at all. I just hope I operate that thing to the best of my ability and I don't mess up the broadcast. But it's a paid job, so that'll be fun to do, and we'll see how it goes.
Love to hear it. I'll go next if.
Yeah, go for it.
So my first high of the week. My guys in green, my Celtics. We won last night in a very nerve-wracking Game 7. So we're gonna be facing the Heat in the conference finals.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, well, I'm nervous about this series for sure because they got a lot more size than the Raptors. But yeah, so that's my high. My low is that I've kind of been lacking in school a little bit. I've just been not like freeloading, but like I've kind of just been like taking it day by day, kind of see how I'm doing. So I just got to get back on the grind. You know what I'm saying? In my bag. Anyways, my last high is that next week I'm going to be getting a haircut. So this is the last time you're going to be seeing all this. It's going to be all gone. And I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah.
I need to do the same at some point, for sure.
And who are you going to?
My salonist.
Ah.
Hey, but Tofi, be expecting, you know what I'm saying? Hit your line.
Pause.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, thank God you just told me that because now I got a low.
Pause.
Damn.
I'll go.
Take it away.
My high, you know what I'm saying? The Lakers won today, so it's the first conference final since 2010. So I'm excited to watch, but it's going to be risky depending on who's there. So I'm just excited. All right, my low. I messed up the back of my head again in the haircut, so now I'm going to have to wait for it to grow out.
Do we get a 360?
No, you're good. We don't have to see that. We're 100% good. We do not have to see that at all.
I'll give you 20 demo right now.
Swear. I would have been in a heartbeat if you did. I did not care that much.
Maybe 20 cents, but not dollars.
Okay, now I'm good, man. We don't have to see. Another high. I don't know, bro. I'd say, You know what? I think we're gonna end neutral this week.
Ah.
It wasn't a bad week. It wasn't a good week. Just neutral. I
Just
didn't want
vibing.
another high, so yeah. We're just here.
Just existing.
Exactly. Man, oh
All right.
man.
On me?
Yeah.
Shoot, okay.
I was about to say, it's one of you guys, so if someone just wants to take it, it's all good.
You know, past week, a high. This week it's kind of been a blur. I've just been working a lot this week, so that's a high. I've been very successful, I would say. Getting my things in order. Oh, that's what it was. I was talking last week how I was like, just revising, rethinking, re-strategizing, making better strides towards that because words don't really mean nothing. Actions are really where it's at. So I'm slowly putting in place the things that I want to do to see the change in myself. So that was cool. A low for the past week. It's just a lot of stupid people in the world, bro. And I hate that I have to come in contact with them. It's just annoying. I don't know, bro. I guess that's life. Going back for another high. I'm sorry. This week has just been really boring for me. I've really just been working. I hung out with my sister, I think on a Tuesday or Wednesday. So that was cool. We got Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. I'm happy to break the rules. I'm gonna give you a third high for this week.
Whoa, extra. Hey, that's what we call an honorable mention.
Hold on, no. This is a high. You know what I'm saying? I have been privileged to be exposed to one of the greatest things that mankind has experienced thus far. 2020, these AD. You know what I'm saying? Get you one of these.
Oh no! See, like John knew from the beginning. I didn't know. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
As soon as he said something,
if you were playing,
I was like,
if you played COD this week, you would know how much this man has been talking about.
Yo, quick story.
Canned water.
Bro, let me say it. hold that up. What's in your hand right now? Exactly, bro.
Regular bottled water.
So I was sitting at my job on I think Wednesday, and we have this food service where like you can just order food from the student union and they make it so your children pick it up, and they're doing it for the freshmen because they don't really know what's up, and like in Camden, like there's not a lot of activity on campus, so like they need to spread the word. So there was a dude at the front desk of the dorm, you know what I'm saying, just handing out flyers, and actually just like legit free lunches. Like he just had free lunches at the table and was like, you want one, take it, you know what I'm saying, like going out to tea. And since I was working at the desk, he was like, you know what I'm saying, I got you. He got me a little burrito and salad. And sitting in the bottom of the bag was a canned water, bro. I don't know if y'all have had the privilege to come in contact with one of these, but I just want to say, get you a canned water, bro. I had Aquafina, get you a Crystal Geyser, Dasani. I just named off the trash brands offered. I'm so sorry. Get you a Fiji. Get you a Kirkland, bro. Whatever you need. Get you some canned water. It just hits different.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it tastes like metallic, right?
No, it tastes like uniqueness.
What did he just say? What did he just say?
He said uniqueness. Hey, Tofi, uniqueness tastes like metal.
Bro,
Like
how would you know? How would you know? You're sipping out of plastic.
Yeah, and you know my water tastes like regular water.
Bro, mine tastes like exquisiteness, bro. Like if you could personify exquisitity, that's what it tastes like, bro.
Bro, got Aquafina in that can and thinks it's Fiji water. Okay, bro.
I was about to say, bro, that's the most bougie thing I've ever heard in my life. This man's trying to hype up canned water.
Bro, no, the only reason why I find it funny is because if y'all remember in Shark Tales when Oscar was like giving up the idea for bottled water. Now, if he had said canned water in the movie, I would have lost my shit. But like that's just what I thought of, like, you know, when I saw it in the back. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just having a good fun with my canned water. Jaycee, what do you got for us, bro?
Okay, bro. My high this week, like Tofi said, man, shout out Laker Nation. It's been a minute. You know, we've been through a lot of downs, and I was not proud to be a Lakers fan for a long time. Stayed in the shadows, but now I'm back.
Yeah.
So you a bandwagon, huh?
I was about to say, how you gonna keep it in the dark?
I lived through Jordan Clarkson, who are all
Robert Sacre.
and base for Robert Sacre. Oh, bro, it's been a rough time, but yeah, happy about that. Watched the game today, best game in the bubble by far we played. Jesus Christ. I'll just go for my second high. I've been on time with my schoolwork, you know what I mean? Just staying intact, also working along with my classmates and stuff. You know, we got a good relationship with each other.
You guys write assignments in?
Yep, especially in our science classes, you know, we're all looking for to see each other succeed and stuff. But yeah, I did the order wrong. I'm sorry.
No, that's not even what I'm laughing at, bro. That's not even what I'm laughing at.
Jaycee, you missed it, bro.
Bro, you went right by CJ's comment like it wasn't anything.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you at that.
No,
Hey, man.
He's
We know you're low for the week.
Oh my god. Bro, oh my god. My low of the week. Jesus Christ. You guys. Three of you guys were there. Parker, I guess I'll fill you in after.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's another personal thing. Let's just say, bro, always be aware of your surroundings in a sense.
Hey, no, I got one for you. Hey, if you're sending a text out, double check.
Yeah, make sure the recipient is the right one.
Make sure.
Wait.
Hey, we'll fill you in, Parker. We'll fill you in. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. Because I went from this awkward to that awkward. Your boy's at a stalemate right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I just gotta find some way to bounce back from this. But I'll fill you guys in when something good happens in my life.
Bounce back like a with the 4-5.
All right, yeah, that's my low. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Yikes. So, today's topic. The world is, let me not say the world. California and Oregon are in disarray. The sky is not the right color. The air is not clean.
One way to put it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all because, well, not all, but one of them.
All because.
No, the one in NorCal in Oregon wasn't.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, get your facts right. No, look at you. Mess up your camera angle. Now we know where you live.
Shut up. Stop talking to me.
Nah, but the SoCal fire, it starts with the B, the something fire, all because of a gender reveal. It sounds so ridiculous saying it, because this fire, if I'm not mistaken, I think I read that this fire has caused more damage than like the past something fires, not including the campfire.
I think I read something that like this fire caused more damage than all the fires last year combined.
So something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, this fire it's going on for a long time, dude. It's going
Yeah.
on. There's no stop to it, man. It's actually scary out here. If you're from Northern California, it's scary, man.
Yeah, specifically the well, no, I take that back, because I was gonna say the Bay Area right now, but before, about like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the Central Valley was just clouded in smoke. So yeah, like California has not been good for like the past month or so. There's been a lot of smoke, a lot of respiratory problems have surfaced, a lot of respiratory ailments have followed, and wow, bro, could you imagine really being sent to the hospital because of a gender reveal?
That is just so frustrating to think about, because I always see those videos on the internet and I'm just like, I don't really understand why people do them. I don't know why it's so special. You know, I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. But to think like something,
He's just a child, you know.
Yeah, it's not like it's the gender of your child or anything, but please continue.
well, I mean, like, why you gotta make?
I understand what you're saying. Like, why do you need to set off fireworks to like?
They don't gotta do explosions.
Like, you don't gotta do all that. Like, I get that, but there's still like an importance to it, I feel.
Well, I mean, no, obviously, like, knowing the gender of your child's important, but, like, having, like, a big festive party, I don't really understand.
It's like a big deal.
I guess you're right. Also during the pandemic.
Because that's...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that, you know, like, quarantine and all, not, you know, interacting with people if you can avoid it. But, I don't know, it's just one of those things where, of all the ways for something really bad to come about, it's just like almost insane that that's the reason for fires destroying all these trees, all these houses, and so many people are being affected by it. And to think like there's a lot of ways that a fire could start, but to think that that's the reason because they were using fireworks, it's just like it blows your mind. That's like a headline you would read and you wouldn't even think it's real until you actually see it on the news.
Just imagine having that on your conscience, though.
I know.
You're responsible.
Imagine being that kid.
Yeah, dude.
I saw him.
It's not even the kid. I feel like the kid just lives in constant disappointment of his parents.
Is it true that you set the fire that revealed my gender?
If my parents ever, like, if I'm that kid, my parents ever trying to get at me, I'm like, bro, look at California. Look at what you did. Look at your
Like,
He's gonna be hearing that for the rest of his life.
That's just crazy.
I'm trying to. My fault.
It's Jaycee.
So yeah, the Bobcat fire. 23,000 acres, containment at 6% as of 2 days ago. And I've seen that firefighters from Mexico have come through. I've seen everybody. Unfortunately, the local inmates are forced to fight the fires for little to no literally no compensation whatsoever. Just putting their lives in danger for I don't even know what you call it. It's like just servitude, like just literally indentured servitude. And as like I said, like the respiratory illnesses, so like it's causing a major problem. Climate change is already going on, you know what I'm saying? Now we have, because now all the smoke going up to the ozone layer is definitely adding fuel to the fire. And I don't know about y'all, but it makes me think it's like, what are we doing? In a sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, because I'm with Parker on this. I'm like, bro, the whole party, the whole festivity, I was like, bro, it definitely either could have waited or just did not need to happen. I don't know.
Or just be low key about it.
why fireworks? And like, why were you in an area where that could potentially cause a fire? Like, you would think.
Yeah, even if you did like really wanted to do the fireworks, why would you do it in an open field with like dry grass? That's probably the worst place to set off fireworks.
Yeah.
Like, fire is in the name. Like, there's going to be some sort of fire that happens.
Yeah.
It's pyrotechnic.
It's like, it doesn't make any sense on why, like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's dumbfounding at this point, because it's like, I feel like most people with common sense would understand. It's like, this will have repercussions.
Yeah, like that was something I was taught as like a kid. Like if I was to go camping or anything, always taught like never like make a fire like in an open area where there's dry stuff they can, the wind could push it towards. Like, always be smart about these kind of things. So like, how are the grown adults making this mistake with something dangerous like fireworks? Like, if you're gonna use fireworks, that's fine, but know what you're doing when you use them.
Yeah, I kind of want to know where they got them from.
Probably homemade.
I bet they do that on Amazon or some dumb stuff like that, bro. But in terms of like how is it affected y'all in your places of stay?
Well, like, go ahead, Toby. Go ahead.
So like when I walk outside, I put on a mask now even more because, bro, when I walk out there, I'm breathing like dust, ash. It's nasty. So I'm like, ugh. So I had
Have
to
you
put a
seen all the
mask
cars,
on.
bro? All the cars in
Oh yeah, they're all like,
yeah,
it's
dude.
bad.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was gonna say.
Hold up, they're all what?
They're ashy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got ash all over the cars.
Y'all missed the joke. Never mind.
Bro, care to explain?
Nah, it's fine. Keep going, bro.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. It's just like all the ash has just gone on all the cars, and just like, yeah, like Tofi said, it's just like as soon as you go outside, you can smell it. Like you may not like today, especially. I went outside, and like you could tell that it was like it looked foggy, but you knew like you know it's smoke, but it looked like it was like foggy or whatever.
And it's got like orange, bro.
Yeah.
Like
well,
I
yeah.
just wake up. It's
That one day.
like at 8 p.m., bro. When it's like 9, when it's supposed to be dark, it's like orange outside. It's so weird.
Remember that one morning? It was like really orange.
Yeah, it was like burnt,
Yeah.
like burnt orange. Like it was crazy.
Like it's weird for me because I'm over in Arizona, so I can't see any of this like you guys have. But I've seen like photos. I know like since the A's are in Oakland in the Bay Area, I know it's like it was really prevalent over there. And there's a photo of the Coliseum like before one of their games, like within the last couple of days, and the sky was just completely orange, and it just looks like it's fake. It looks like a filter out of like Snapchat, like it doesn't look real. And to see like these photos without context, or obviously I know the context of why the skies look like that, but not knowing like the science behind it about how they just change colors, it's just super crazy to see those things from an outsider's perspective because I'm not like actually in that environment. I'm just seeing it from all the way over here, and it's just like it's weird. I've never seen anything like it. Like we've never seen something like this. Like it doesn't feel real. It looks like it's out of a movie.
Yeah.
Remember in high school where school closed for a day because of the unhealthy air quality?
Yeah.
That was so ridiculous. They didn't even want to close school that day.
I know.
Like think about it. It wasn't even that bad back then. Like look where we are now.
Yeah,
Imagine if that happened now.
No, it was bad then.
Now.
It was bad, but
Yeah.
the sky didn't change color. You know.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
Bro, I feel like if they would have seen that, they would have taken it way more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, I mean, we're talking about like it being orange outside here, but like in Oregon, we were talking about before we started. Like it's
red.
It's red.
It's
Yeah.
straight scary out there. Like I don't even know what I would think if I was living in that situation.
Not to mention the havoc the evacuations cause. You know what I'm saying? People have to pick up their whole life in a matter of, if you're lucky,
Minutes.
days. You know, sometimes hours, sometimes minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The worst thing that I've read is that it got over to Paradise again, bro.
Yeah, again.
Right after, I don't even know if people have like even can say they've like recovered and back again, like round 2. Freaking ridiculous. It's awful.
2020. It's been the weirdest year by far. You know, like obviously we're all pretty young. We haven't been on Earth for that long, but like when I've talked to like grandparents or like even parents, like all of them would agree like this is the weirdest year they've ever experienced. And there's just been so much stuff where like I feel like if you would have had like a crystal ball and like some fortune teller was like telling you this, you'd just be like, this is fake. Like this is all dumb and unrealistic. Like how could something like a pandemic happen? How could we be forced to stay in our homes? Like this is like not real. Like that doesn't happen. That's never happened before. How could there be orange skies? Like why does everything look like this? Like it's just been the weirdest year. Like there's no way to put it other than that. And I don't know. It seems like every other day there's something new that's strange and unusual, never happened before, and it's becoming normal almost, which is the weirdest part.
Yeah. But if we're being honest with ourselves, this is the culmination of problems. Like this is like it's the I throw my clothes under the bed because they're dirty, and now I look under my bed and there's like I'm messing up the analogy, but basically what I'm trying to say is like
the tipping point.
Exactly. Like we know we didn't know this year was going to be the one, but there was going to be a year when this happened. Like,
we just didn't expect it so soon.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we knew that the corporations and organizations were not effectively disposing of their waste. We knew that America has one of the most unassisted healthcare programs in the world. We knew that I don't know if you can blame it on the DHS or the CDC. We knew that the precautions were in place for global viruses or infestations, like, and you roll the dice for so long, and now you get double sevens, and that was all the same year. Which it sucks because most of us, what I'm saying, like most of us did what we're supposed to do, right? We're supposed to recycle. We're supposed to carpool. We're supposed to get the hybrids. We're supposed to go for annual checkups when we can. But it's like that's literally on the smallest scale possible. There's so much more that is out of our control and isn't our problem because it's not in our realm of awareness. And then now we're all paying the price for it. But talking about the fires because I live in San Jose, the air quality index was 170 something. And if you're not aware, the scale goes 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 1 to 150, 150 to 200, 200 to 300, and 300 to 500. So right now I'm in unhealthy. After that is very unhealthy, and the next is hazardous. And like we were saying, like it looked like it was foggy out there when I was outside. I wasn't even outside. I drove just because I didn't want to walk in it. But looks like fog out of October. Smells like the back of a barbecue. Roll my windows down for too long. It feels like I'm getting a headache. Like, and I have it good because I can just roll up my window and drive back to my house and stay in my room. But there's people out here that have to stay outside, have to keep working, have to keep grinding, and it's just it's crazy.
I would say 2020 is more of a challenging year. You know what I mean? You just, like you said, we just didn't know this was coming. Like, we knew there would be a year, but we just didn't know it would be 2020. But all I can say is that, we're young, like Parker said, but we just got to accept it. We just got to keep fighting like everyone else. You see all these people, all these workers still doing their daily routine, still doing what they got to do. But, I know I'm kind of diverting from the topic of wildfires and stuff like that, but I just got to bring up like 2020. It's like it's we're 3/4, 3/4 from being over. We're going to go to 2021. And so, I just think we just got to finish the year off on a strong note. We've been through a lot. Okay. So let's just keep going. Like, there's no stopping to it. Whatever obstacles we got, you just got to go. That's all I can say, honestly. Like, your family may have been affected, but all I can say is keep your head up high, man. Like, there's a lot of things to be grateful for in this life, man. And I know times are challenging right now, and I probably don't have the right to say that, but you just, to stay positive, man. I always just like to count my blessings, man. Just grateful for what I got going on. I'm able to go to school still, even though we're online. Able to get my education, which I'm happy about. My mom and my dad are still able to, be the parents that they are. My mom's still working. You couldn't be more grateful about that, man. So to everyone listening out there, man, 2020, it's fucked up. You guys probably agree with me more. Couldn't agree more, but just look at it from a different perspective. That's all I'm asking, man. Just look at it more as like a challenging year. Like I said, like you just gotta keep going, man. You just gotta count your blessings. Gotta remember what got you here, and that's basically all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we just gotta like all do our part in a sense. Like we just all gotta like wear a mask to at least protect yourself and other people from even getting the virus. And we all gotta like recycle or do what we can to like protect the environment, to be honest, because stuff like this happening is like out of this world. So, and we can't really, it's on a whole nother scale. So it's not like we can individually do anything, but if we all just do our part, I guess something can happen, some change can be made, you know what I'm saying?
Just be a productive member in society, man. That's all the world asks you to do. That's what your calling in this world is asking you to do. Just, contribute to society, whether it be through whatever you like to do, but just stay positive, and things will go well.
Yeah.
I certainly believe in that. I really do.
Everybody has to do their part, just like both of you said. It's something that, you can't be a passenger in the situation. You can't be looking at it from the outside looking in. Like, you have to be actively doing whatever you can to make it better. It all started really, or like not all, but like, with 2020 being such a weird year, it was with quarantine, it was with the pandemic hitting and seeing new things that we've never seen. People's livelihoods were completely shaken up in ways that they never have before, and it just made things difficult for a lot of people. And it's just something as simple as doing your part, whether it's wearing a mask so that you're keeping other people safe and healthy. It doesn't have to be about you thinking that you don't fear getting it, because that's not what it's about. The mask isn't just for you to protect yourself, it's to protect everyone else around you so that you're not being an inconvenience. Because I see people saying that they don't believe in wearing it or they don't want to wear it, and I just question it. And I know we've said it multiple times on this podcast, but it just kills me. It's like, it's one of those pet peeves of this year that we're in, because how are people not getting it, and why are people thinking they're bigger than COVID? You're not. You're just a small percentage of the population. It's only making it more difficult for everyone else. And it's not even a big inconvenience. It's just wearing a mask. Just like sometimes all you have to do is not question the situation. Just listen to what you're being told by people who are more intelligent on the situation. Because when a doctor or a scientist tells me something, who am I to say, no, I don't believe you? Like, what am I doing with my life that leads me to believe I know more about a situation as serious as the one we're in? So I just hope that one of these days people realize it, because as soon as they realize it, things will get better before they get worse. But if people don't, then, well, 2020 is going to soon become 2021, and people will be referencing that year the same way that they are this year.
Bro, like, some people just really need to look in the mirror and just fucking reevaluate who the fuck they are. Like, come on, man. Like, that mask thing, dude. We could talk about that all the time.
Hold up. Two things I want to say real quick. One is, there's no. I will not apologize for saying the same thing. Like all of us. I'm saying this for all of us. We will not apologize for saying the same things over because of how prevalent they are. It is part of our life. It's part of our daily life. It's part of our ins and outs every time we step out the house and every time we come back inside. So acting like we shouldn't talk about it too much is essentially going to make it worse in a way, and not because like you just keep talking about it's going to desensitize you, but it's like, no, these are things we're going through currently, and it's like, you make it a part of you, right? Like, we all have things from making a part of ourselves. Most of us have made public health part of us, right? We talk about it, we advocate against it. Most of us had made I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the word. Activism a part of us, right? A lot of people in our age group, I would like to say myself included, have dawned upon themselves some form of activism. And when it becomes a part of you, it finds its way in every conversation. It becomes part of your personality. And I like that. I like that I'm seeing that in the conversation we're having now. I like that I'm seeing it in some of my friends. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's still people who don't get it. Like Parker said, and like Jaycee said, there's still people who don't get it. There's still people who question. There's still people who just deny, right? But aside from that, for those of you who are fortunate enough to not be directly impacted by this, take this opportunity to learn from the circumstance. COVID for one, fires for two. anything, most of the things that are going on in the world. Like, because when this is over, what if we don't learn from it? It's gonna happen again. You can make an argument about World War I and World War II. You know what I'm saying? Like, when this is all over, what are you going to change? Right? I'm not what are we going to change? What are you going to change individually? Because if you don't change yourself, nothing's going to change. You can't wait on the next person to change. The change has started you. And it's a lot of big talk, because it's like, well, what have I done? You know what I'm saying? Like Jaycee said, point the mirror in your face. Like I've been saying, like, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection, a lot of thinking, a lot of reevaluating by myself. So, which is why I'm bringing it to the attention of everybody else. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm obviously not there yet, but at the same time, that doesn't mean I can't tell others, like, you know, let's get on it. Because unfortunately, the generations above us have handed their problems over to us, and now it's our you know, it's our responsibility to fix it. Because if not, then, you know, like, literally the world will end.
Yeah, and like, I'm glad that you mentioned, like, you know, having to talk about it, have the conversations, because this podcast is designed differently. It's to have fun, talk about different stuff that comes to mind, stuff that we just typically talk amongst ourselves and want to share with listeners or viewers so they can be a part of the conversation. But at the end of the day, although we haven't built a huge platform yet, we have big visions to build a bigger one through Honey Bunches of Bros.
Soon.
But still, like, even though it's not a big platform, it's still one that we can use. And if it means reaching 2, 3, 4 people and getting them to realize what we can see with what's going on, what's wrong with society, and if it leads to any form of positive change, then we've done our job. And it goes beyond what we even anticipated when we started this. So I think that there's just things that are bigger in life, and conversations for a lot of bad things that go on have to be had, because if they don't and they go over people's heads, then change is never going to happen. So until we get comfortable talking about things and having civil discourse so that it can lead to things moving in the right direction, then I don't know, I'm kind of spinning around in a circle, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
These are the kind of conversations that they're not fun, but they have to be had, because if they're not, then things will never get better.
Yeah. Ignorance is no longer bliss, bro.
Bro, like, our generation, let's be honest, it's not the smartest.
I mean, but has any generation really been? You know what I'm saying?
It really hasn't. You know, I can't speak for the other generations, but from what I observe, our generation clearly, it needs a lot of work, as do most generations. You know, they all been through their ups and downs. But us, you know, like you said, bro, we're the next in line. Like,
Yeah.
Christ, if you think about it, man, like, look at where we are right now, sophomores in college. Like, dude, life is going fast, man. So sooner or later, we're gonna be those productive members in society. We gotta have the knowledge of how to fucking, you know, the whatever. You guys know where I'm going.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all understand the train of thought.
Yeah. It's just, you know, like, you know, man, like, listen, bro. That's all you gotta do. Just listen. Listen to people. Be open. You know, if you have a disagreement, that's fine. Like,
just use your words and talk it out.
That's the most important thing. Like, if you have a disagreement, sorry to interrupt, talk it out. It's like, because most people just think to attack others when they have a disagreement. No, that's not the right way, because nobody changes from that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People, you just make yourself angrier or hate the other person even more for disagreeing with you if you just attack them and argue. So civil conversation, civil discourse, like you said, that leads to more change, because you can actually educate another person, or you guys can see both of each other's points of view and see where you can, like, change.
So, yeah, see where you stand. You know, it's just like, you got to let go of that pride. You know?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even think they're ready for that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Man.
You gotta check their ego at the door,
Bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just, we all got pride, bro. I'm guilty of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
Yeah.
you just gotta mature, man. You you gotta man up. You gotta fucking listen, dude. You gotta open your brain and let the information stay in. It's all, bro. That's all you gotta do, bro. You can't worry about yourself, man. It's never been about yourself. It really
and it never will be. That's the crazy part.
That's the thing, man. Like, you're not the only fucking human in this world, bro. Like God didn't put you by yourself. God made 7 billion people, dog. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's sort of like the world doesn't revolve around you.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, bro.
Like, there's other people on the planet that you need to worry about.
There's other people, other cultures too. You know, you can't be closed-minded like how most of America is. That America is this big thing. That's you know, a lot of people get that wrong. You know, we have problems. We have a lot of problems, bro.
Yeah.
And then, but you know, like I said, man, it's just I think America's taking a good direction, you know, and I just hope we could continue from there. So
Yeah.
I can say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, nobody has all the answers to anything. We don't. None of us here know exactly how to approach every single situation that arises, because there's difficulties in everything. There's challenges and obstacles you have to overcome. It's never an easy answer. Otherwise, you know, we would figure it out by now for all these different things. But at the end of the day, if we can try and educate ourselves as best we can, and once we educate ourselves, go that extra step to try and further that by educating other people who may not be quite in the loop. It's something that everyone should strive for, because we all need to try and make the situation better by having the facts straight and knowing how to go about different situations. And I feel like you mentioned, Jaycee, there was a saying, and I'm not trying to make like a joke, because it's like, this is a serious conversation, but like, a closed mind is a steel trap. I know you guys will know that reference. But it's true though. It's true. Like, at the time when we would hear it, we might laugh, but like, there's a lot of truth to that. And when Jaycee mentioned that, came to mind. And people need to be more open to learning, because some people think they know everything, and they're just wrong for that.
Yeah, bro. Just think about it. Like, you know, I have a dream like this. I don't know about you guys, but I want to have my own kids, right? I want to be able to start my own family.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, but, you know, bro, I want to have my kids fucking grow up in a good environment. You know what I mean? I don't want them to go to high school feeling the way like I did. Like, we discussed this last week. Like, I felt left out just because of my culture. You know, that's just how I felt. I don't want my kids to feel like that, because there's definitely, you know, not just private schools, but public schools can do a way better job of fucking dealing with these fucking issues, especially our high school. I hope you're fucking listening, St. Mary's. You're fucking...
Okay.
Nah, hey, actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been tiptoeing around saying this for this whole podcast, but you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? I've been tiptoeing around it this whole time, but there's one issue I haven't talked about. I've been talking about COVID, I've been talking about the fires, I've been talking about personal responsibility, but I haven't talked about myself. By myself, I mean being Black. When I said earlier that I hung out with my sister in the week, earlier, like, the whole reason why I went over there was because there was a protest for Black Lives Matter. At Santa Clara University recently, one of the professors was accosted by campus safety and asked to prove their residence in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, the campus safety was pressing a professor and her family for and asking for proof of residence, right? Like, a week and a half later, my friend was a senior, my friend on the men's soccer team, D1 soccer team, chilling on campus. Campus safety comes up to him and asks him for ID. It sounds so little because it is little, but the thing is, when it happens one time a day, 2 times a day, 3 times in one spot, very soon it's all over the world, right? So we went there, big crowd, right? I want to say probably like 200 people, maybe more. and we started talking about it. My friend, well, you know, he was kind of the leader of it, not really, but like he was, you know, he's one of the guys, right? Like he's one of the people there that, like, you know, he just has a lot of influence, so people listen to him, right? I went in there, I said my piece about the community and how I'm not even from the community, but since my sister goes there, it's my responsibility. Her well-being is my well-being, right? So if something happens to her, I obviously won't feel okay. And I'm gonna say it here because I didn't say it there, but odd flex warning, I got into Santa Clara University, but I didn't go. And I didn't go because I didn't want my college experience to feel like high school all over again. And what that means is I didn't want to feel like a black kid anymore. I just wanted to feel like a kid. And it didn't feel like that was going to happen at Santa Clara, which is why I was actually thinking about going to SoCal before I came to San Jose State. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? Like it's part of me, bro. I talk about it a lot. I don't even lose friends over this. I lose acquaintances because they were never really my friends in the first place. But you know what I'm saying? Like lines have to be drawn, bro. Moving forward, because most people get it, right? Not everybody gets it, but most people get it. And like I said earlier, like it's not gonna go away because it's a part of me. It's my daily life. I'm not gonna say the specific circumstance, but Tofi knows what happens, and I feel proud, right? Because I feel proud that Tofi was with me when what happened, because it just lets me know that like I'm not overreacting, because the world loves to tell me that I am. The world loves to tell me that I should just get over it and that it's not important anymore, and that so what, right? The lack of empathy is astonishing, especially when it's so blatant. But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. I could talk for an hour straight about this, but like I said, today, I hope y'all just understand something, bro. I hope y'all understand that our age group, if you are from high school and on, you have to mature at a fast rate for yourself, for the world. We can talk about everything that's going on. We can talk about everything that you need to be prepared for, but ultimately, it's up to you to do the research and to learn and form your own opinion. We can tell you what we think, right? We can tell you how we feel. We can tell you what has happened, the history, but then you're living through us, right? You need to live through yourself. But honestly, I think unless there's anything else you guys would like to say, I feel like it's coming to a close. I feel like we're running out of time. But take away from, if you've listened this far, take away from this, bro. There is a lot of work to be done. And if you are being passive about it, you're making it worse, right? If you're pushing it under the rug, you're making it worse. If you like to act it on social media, but you're not really doing it, you're making it worse, right? The only way to make it better is to actually make it better.
Yeah, I'll just add very quickly. Yeah, if you're just witnessing things going on that you're not okay with and you're willing to just sit there and do nothing about it, that's part of the problem. And hopefully through having these conversations and for bringing it attention, calling people out on the spot, not letting anything slide, you know, we're at a point where we can't just let someone say something or do something that's not okay. They have to be called out. They have to have accountability for it, because once that happens, then that's when hopefully things will move in the right direction. You know, you have to hold people accountable. That's what it comes down to.
Exactly.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, just because it doesn't affect you, doesn't mean it doesn't affect other people.
Yes. Yes. That is,
that's the most important thing. People just got to know that.
Yeah, man, bro. Like Parker said earlier, we have this platform. Though it may not be big, it's something we're thankful to do. It's something that we love to do, right? So, we got a lot of friends, and including, former teachers that do listen to our podcast, and we appreciate your support and all that. And we're just hoping we could just get our thoughts out there, and then hopefully they take it too, and that they're able to do their thing in society. That's all we're hoping.
And if you don't like it, you clicked on our faces. No one made you come here.
You clicked on us, bro. ain't nobody say, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, bro? On the cereal box.
you knew what you're getting yourself into.
Obviously, you're pretty interested in what we had to say. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, September 15, fuck that day. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, don't even start.
Yeah, because I don't know, we're running out of time. You gonna have me shift into fifth gear, bro. I don't know.
Hey, I just want to say one thing before we end, bro. I know I probably speak. I 1,000% speak for Parker and Jaycee and myself on this, but 1,000%, if someone's coming at you or Tofi sideways, they're on the ground instant.
Absolutely.
Anyone fucking says that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm dicking anyone who comes out, any one of you guys. Cause 1,000%, I love y'all like brothers, bro.
I know.
Y'all heard?
What?
No, I'll tell you after, but that's on the wall. That's on the wall for a second.
Wow. Trying to stand up for y'all, and this is what you come at me with.
Bro, it was so sus, bro. It was sus.
Did y'all think I was saying dicking?
Yes.
Yeah, no, okay.
So decking.
We
D-E-D-E-D-I. All right, guys.
We knew what.
I can't believe you guys right now.
It caught me off guard, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we knew what you meant to say, and 100% stand by it. But it's just as soon as you said that, I just knew there was gonna be a big pause. It actually wasn't said, but
Yeah, as soon as
send me the audio. I want to hear this shit right now.
I don't know if you do want to.
But I want to know what I know what I said.
Okay. All right, that was really funny, but no, I just want to reiterate one time.
Yeah, man.
Going on top of what he said, absolutely. Everyone in this Honey Bunches are people I care greatly about, and I'll always tell people that. And I just hope that people can learn to the point where future generations are raised the right way, and that they can see it the way that we do, so that people will treat everyone the way that they're designed to be treated. So I'm really glad that John had that.
And I've said it better.
But right before we close, I would like to give out a few shout outs to some of our friends who have started doing their thing on Twitch. And also, sneak peek for y'all, if you've made it this far, very soon, hopefully, we are planning on getting on Twitch as well for a little bit of live commentary. We don't know. It's still in the works, you know what I'm saying? Give us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Chill. You know what I'm saying? But
hold your horses,
Right. Hopefully very soon we'll be on Twitch. We'll be playing a few games on chopping it up. You guys can come in, leave a comment, talk to us, you know what I'm saying? But a few of our friends who have supported us, I would like to, do the same for them. One being our friend Mia Cruz. Her Twitch it's Mia. It's MIYUUHH. Twitch.tv/Mia. Another one of our friends, Sawyer. His Twitch is The Winning Prince. I'm pretty sure you can find it on Instagram and Twitter as well. To find the link.
Instagram and Twitter. TikTok?
TikTok too. And last, you guys probably don't know her, I don't think, because she's a couple years older than us. But my friend Christy, she's been, you know what I'm saying, she supported us, and her Twitch is Christy Plays, CHRISTEA Plays. So thank you guys for supporting the Instagram, the podcast. And if you guys are looking for COD, Valorant, Among Us, you know what I'm saying, just gaming. If you guys are looking for gaming, go check them out. Say what's up. Tell them we sent you. And yeah, cool.
Sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave a like and leave a comment, please.
Yes.
Hey, let us know. Speaking on the Twitch, before we wrap this up, you know, if you have any games that you would like all of us to play together, you know,
Yeah.
put them down there. Let us know what's going on. That's all I gotta say.
And let us know. We could do a collab with other people.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. We are readily looking for the next guest. We have some, you know what I'm saying, we have some ideas in the works, but if you feel like there's someone we should be paying attention to, let us know.
Or think, hey, you know, you think, hey,
show, just, you know.
Thank you.
Reach
I
out.
was about to say.
I
I was about to say, if you want to be part of the show, you know, hit us up on Instagram, you know, Gmail. I'm sure the Gmail is somewhere. You'll find it on the Instagram. I'm pretty sure.
The only requirement is you have to bring something to the table.
Yeah, you can't just ask to be on.
Unfortunately, you can't just come on here and be rapping that bullshit. Like, we need a little bit of substance from y'all. That's the only requirement.
At certain people, you know, at certain people.
You need to contribute to the conversation.
Yeah.
That is the only requirement, please. But is that it?
That's it,
I
man.
believe it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Hey, mark it in the books. If you enjoyed this podcast, you know what I'm saying, do with the things, please follow, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that good stuff. Who have you pressed today? That's what I'm going to leave y'all with. Who have you pressed today? If you haven't, find someone, press them, make a change. And we see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I can't believe y'all really called me out for that.
Bro, I'm sorry. It sounded like he said he was finna dick him out. I was like, bro.
No.